都直接机器了。我
他都翻了。
这是闭着路。
那车也被冲着走了，冲着走了，我那车也悬了。哎呦！那个车亮了，当时是不是车上有人呀？哎，就是有人。哎呀呵，完了，有人可危险了，有人可完了。
Beijing grapples with widespread flooding as torrential rains upend city life. Beijing, China. July 2025. Over the past several days, Beijing has faced severe urban flooding after continuous rainfall drenched the capital. Streets turned into streams, public services were halted, and thousands were forced from their homes. The heavy downpours, fueled by monsoonal patterns and remnants of Typhoon Dana's, arrived faster than the city's infrastructure could manage. In less than 48 hours, rainfall totals in some districts surpassed 250 millimeters, an entire month's worth in just 2 days. In low-lying areas like Fengtai, Tongzhou, and parts of Haidian, sidewalks disappeared under murky water, cars were stranded or fully submerged, and stairwells became vertical channels for runoff. Residents waded through waist-high water to reach safety or check on neighbors. Urban infrastructure overwhelmed. The flooding quickly put immense pressure on Beijing's infrastructure. Several subway stations, especially on lines 9 and 14, were shut down as water entered tunnels and disabled electrical equipment. At street level, dozens of major roads were closed. Sections of the second and third ring roads became impassable. Traffic came to a halt in many areas, and public buses were rerouted or canceled. Power outages affected multiple residential complexes. In Chaoyang and Shijingshan, water seeped into underground power systems, leaving entire neighborhoods in darkness. Utility teams worked overnight shifts to restore service, navigating flooded basements and slippery stairwells. Underground parking garages and shopping centers were among the hardest hit. Vehicles, appliances, and inventory were lost beneath rising water. In commercial zones, store owners scrambled to protect goods, moving merchandise to higher shelves, or simply evacuating. Shelters and community response. As conditions worsened, schools and public buildings were turned into emergency shelters. Families arrived carrying bags, pets, and umbrellas. Gymnasiums became makeshift dorms. Local volunteers assisted elderly residents, while city workers delivered water, food, and bedding. Health services were interrupted in many areas. Several community clinics closed temporarily due to staff shortages or flood damage. Sanitation crews were deployed early to prevent the outbreak of illness in submerged areas, clearing debris and treating standing water. Citywide disruption. Beijing Capital International Airport remained operational but saw significant delays. Over 200 flights were canceled or rerouted. Train services connecting Beijing to Tianjin and Hebei also suffered as tracks flooded or were closed due to landslide risks. Delivery networks stalled across the city. Road closures, water-damaged warehouses, and staff shortages created supply gaps. Some neighborhoods experienced brief shortages of groceries and daily supplies, especially in the southern and outer districts. Drainage limits and climate stress. While Beijing has invested in sponge city infrastructure to absorb rainfall, the scale of the storm pushed those systems beyond capacity. Despite the disruption, the flood response has revealed a deep sense of community. Residents have stepped up for one another, sharing resources and offering help. City workers, volunteers, and first responders continue their efforts around the clock. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.